A talk on small talk. Hello, everyone. Have you ever wondered why some people make friends easily while others don't? Well, one thing that tells them apart is small talk. Today, I'm going to tell you about what small talk is and why it's so important. I'll also talk about how to make small talk. First, what's small talk? When we first meet, we don't tell each other our life stories. Instead, we start with a conversation about less serious things like the weather or traffic. This casual conversation is referred to as small talk. At a bus stop, for example, one breaks the ice by saying, "Cold, isn't it?" The other responds, "Yes, very." The two people comment on recent weather events until the bus arrives. This is small talk. Of course, small talk sometimes gets us nowhere. You may talk to strangers in the elevator or on the train. The conversation ends quickly and nothing happens. In many cases, however, small talk allows us to build new relationships. It helps us feel comfortable and get to know each other better. It's a good way to build a meaningful bond with someone. Indeed, many great friendships have started with small talk. Are you shy and afraid of making small talk? Well, small talk doesn't have to be painful. By learning a few tips, you can polish your skills and build a wider social network. Now, let me share some tips with you. 1. Start boldly. If you see someone you already know, just say hello and greet them by their name. If you don't know the person, be bold enough to break the ice and introduce yourself first. It's always a good idea to smile and give a compliment like, "You look great today." 2. Keep it going. Keep the conversation going by finding common ground. It can be a shared interest, the same musical taste, or anything the other person can relate to. Use the common ground to say a little about yourself. However, keep things light and fun. The other person isn't yet your best friend, so avoid anything too serious. 3. Engage the other person. After revealing a little about yourself, engage the other person. Ask polite questions and take the time to listen. By listening carefully, you can find new common ground and steer the conversation accordingly. Also, you can make the other person feel valued and want to talk more. 4. Say goodbye nicely. If things go well, you can suggest hanging out together sometime and say goodbye nicely. Make the other person feel that you're interested in making a meaningful bond. Finally, I want you to know that knowing alone isn't enough. You need to put your knowledge into practice. Use these tips and see what happens. Thank you.
お疲れ様んさ。ああ。